In 1849, the world didn't just discover gold, it went into a frenzy. What began a year earlier as a quiet discovery at Sutter's Mill in California turned into a global obsession. Newspapers exaggerated it, letters carried wild stories back east, and soon thousands of people were convinced that California was a place where ordinary men could become rich overnight. They were called the 49ers, and in that single year, tens of thousands packed up their lives and headed west. Getting to California was an adventure on its own. Some sailed all the way around Cape Horn at the tip of South America, a journey that could take months through violent seas. Others crossed the jungles of Panama, battling disease and exhaustion to save time. Many chose the overland trail through the United States across deserts and mountains, facing heat, hunger, and the constant risk of death. By the time they arrived, they had already gambled everything. And then they reached San Francisco. What had been a small settlement suddenly exploded into one of the fastest-growing cities in the world. Ships filled the harbor, and many were simply abandoned when crews rushed to the gold fields. Some of those ships were later turned into hotels, warehouses, even jails. Streets were muddy, crowded, chaotic. Prices were outrageous. A simple egg could cost what a full meal once had. Saloons and gambling halls ran day and night. Law struggled to keep up. It felt like opportunity and chaos colliding at full speed. But the real test waited in the mountains. The image most people imagined was simple. A man kneeling by a river, swirling a pan, striking gold by sunset. The reality was far harsher. Mining camps were rough collections of tents and wooden shacks. Men stood in freezing water for hours, digging, lifting, sifting, often for nothing. Competition grew intense as more prospectors arrived. Claims were disputed, fights broke out, and while some did find gold, many barely earned enough to cover the cost of their tools and food. That's where the biggest surprise of 1849 comes in. The people who consistently made money were often not the miners. They were the ones selling to them. Every prospector needed boots, shovels, pans, rope, tents, food, and transportation. Merchants who supplied these goods could charge high prices because demand was endless. Selling equipment was far more reliable than searching for gold. Transport companies earned money moving people and supplies. Express services and early banks made profits shipping and protecting gold dust. In booming San Francisco, entrepreneurs made fortunes running hotels, saloons, and warehouses. Land values soared. The real gold, in many cases, was in the business built around the dream. That doesn't mean no miner ever struck it rich. Some did, but they were the exception, not the rule. Many arrived too late, after the easiest deposits were gone. Others underestimated how expensive life in California had become. The dream of instant wealth was powerful, but reality was unpredictable and often brutal. Still, even for those who failed, 1849 changed America forever. California's population exploded almost overnight, pushing it rapidly toward statehood. San Francisco became a permanent economic powerhouse. Migration patterns shifted westward in a way that would reshape the country. The gold rush accelerated trade, banking, transportation, and communication across the continent. It proved how quickly a rumor could move thousands of people and billions in today's money across oceans and deserts. The gold rush wasn't just about gold in the rivers. It was about speed, ambition, and risk. It was about how fast a city could grow, how quickly fortunes could rise and fall, and how powerful the idea of opportunity could be. In 1849, California glittered with possibility. Some found gold in the water, many more found it in the marketplace. But everyone who came west helped build the foundation of the modern American West. And that's why the story still matters today. Write in the comments which historical place you would like to see next. Thank you for your attention and take care.